Welcome to this channel, and don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. In the news, Fubara is not, because he said he's looking for peace, but we have to ask him what is peace. Who said this? Briggs, Madam Ann Kyo Briggs, a well-known activist from Rivers State, has spoken out about the recent decision by Governor Similare Fubara and his former political boss, Nyesom Wike, to end their long-standing political conflict. During an interview with Chinese television, Briggs raised concern about the way peace is being pursued in the state. She said, "Many people in Rivers State don't understand why the courts and the federal government are allowing what she described as illegal actions to continue." According to her, the governor needs to explain what is really going on and what kind of peace he is trying to achieve. Briggs agreed with those who say that the governor is not fighting for the people. Yes, the governor is not, she said, because the governor said he is looking for peace. But we have to ask him what peace and what price is he willing to pay for it, as a person, as a governor, and on behalf of the people of Rivers State. She makes it clear that what is happening in the state is unacceptable and unlawful in her view. However, she also noted that people cannot break the law just because the government is allegedly doing so. The matter of the peace that is brokered between Nyesom Wike and Fubara is taking different turns and twists. Why? Because so many people are bringing in their own, you know, contribution and their own view even into the matter. Of course, it looks ambiguous to some people that which peace is the man looking for, and to some people also they tend to understand. In this case, Madam and Q Briggs is the one talking here because she's a revered, activist from Rivers State, and she can be referred to as elder even in that state too. One of the people that is respected. And the point remains that many people who happen to be pro Pubara, who are not even in the so-called politics, but they just felt that they should support him, or that the fact that when they look at the matter, the unnecessary colonization by the so-called godfather, they wanted to help him to fight it off. And then Fubara going back to the so-called accused, whoever want to assert himself as godfather, that is Wike, for him to be broken peace with him. And that's why it looks, like an aberration to people in the camps of the likes of Ankyo Briggs. What does it mean? You wouldn't forget that also Itemi Frank also said that Fubara has betrayed the people, especially all those who seems to have supported him when he was being bullied by the then, immediate past governor. But all things being equal, that it shows that these people who are pro Fubara are not happy right now with the decisions he has made. And maybe looking at the fact that they made a lot of sacrifices. For example, it was during this his issue that a Wike could openly abuse, an orderly, and also speak against his wife. And not only that too, there are other elders too that he has spoken against roughly and rashly, which ought not to be. And these people decided to bear the so-called insult now from Nyesom Wike because of their love and their support even for Fubara. And after that is being done, they could now hear that a Fubara has now gone back again to broker peace with Wike. Of course, humanly speaking, it's going to bring reaction. But then there's a bigger noise that are being made, that look, the bigger picture is what is important. And those who seems to be, supporting Fubara, they are now asking about the so-called bigger picture. They are asking about the so-called bigger picture, that what has it brought now? What is it that you have gone to negotiate? Is it peace that you are mentioning? You need to explain the so-called peace to us. And Mrs. Akio even added to it that he needs to tell the people of River State how much, what's the price that he has paid even to get this peace from even the wicked camp. And these are questions that need to come to mind really that if Fubara at the end of this so-called meeting and negotiation and his return to office, wouldn't it be a rubber stamp? Wouldn't it just be a statue there, an effigy that will only do something based on the instruction given to him? Wouldn't it be a zombie that will only be at the beck and call of whoever has asserted himself as the godfather or a de facto, by proxy governor, ruling by proxy? And these are some of the questions in the mind of these people. And of course, it's calling for concern because they are also looking and thinking about the bigger picture. That if Fubara said he's going to negotiation because of the bigger picture, I hope or they are thinking whether if it is hopeful for them to have such, picture, buy it at the face value, or the hope is that the so-called other party will eventually be in charge and control and hijack the total processes. But be it as it may, of course, Fubara has a lot of work to do if he is going to assert himself as governor in the region and is going to rule in order to favor the people of Rivers State. Is going to be an Herculean tax. Of course, he's the one that has gone to negotiate it. He should be able also even to see it to fruition, and that's what is much more important at this point in time. So Fubara has a lot in his hands. As soon as he is restored, probably in September, he need to just hit the ground and start running. Of course, in this situation, you must give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. That's just the reality. And he will give to God what belongs to God. But that both should abide together is going to be difficult. That is why people like Ankyobis are looking at the so-called peaceful broker as like it seems as if Fubara is swallowing a bone, that has refused to go down into the stomach, and yet it refused to leave even the esophagus, and as a result of that causing problem, a lot of pain, and that is so much. But be it as it may, of course he has a lot in his hand, and the people of Rivers State need to also rise up to assist the governor. That's just the reality. Even though Mrs. Agio Creek has said that many people don't understand why the courts and the federal government are allowing such illegal action to happen in Rivers State. Be it as it may, maybe she's referring to the state of emergency. It is going to end very soon and Rivers State can move forward. Remember to like our channel, give us your thumbs up. Please don't forget to also subscribe and please share.